Alright, folks. Find a way up to the cliffs. I think this is where I gotta get that bighorner calf. And then I suppose before long, well, it really won't be long till we're out of here. This is a relatively short DLC, if I remember right. Not really all that much to it.
White leg attacks grow more frequent each day. For our valley if something is not done.
Alright, well, we're gonna do something about it. Yeah, calm down there, mama. We ain't gonna hurt you. I ain't gonna bother you. I just need this stuff here so I can feed that little monster and make him follow me. We'll stay this away so he don't come get us. Alright, come on, partner. Alright. You coming, little guy? Alright. Now let's go this way. Obstinate little bastard. Come on.
I have seen many strange plants in the valley. Plants that seem to hunger for human flesh. Where
Alright.
they come from, I do not know.
Come on, partner. Stop doing this to me. I fed you, didn't I? Come on. There you are. Alright. There you go. See, there wasn't no need to be so hateful now, was there? Alright. Just like that, we reunited a mother with her lost calf. Ain't that nice? Alright. Howdy, follows chalk. You ready?
Good job getting those supplies to Daniel. If you were a dead horse, you'd get a tattoo for that.
Alright. I returned the calf to its mother and didn't kill any of the bighorners.
Whew, glad to hear it. That'll be some happy mama, huh? Thank you. Really, it means a lot to me.
Alright.
Let me tell you a story. When I was a boy, a man came through the valley with one of the caravans. Tall man, big mustache, carried a guitar. I asked what he did for his living, and the interpreter told me he was a singer. What is that? I asked. The man explained that he went from place to place and sang for people, who gave him food and shelter and care in return. I couldn't believe that there was a place in this world where a man could do that. I promised myself then that one day I'd explore that world myself.
Alright. Wait a minute, I know that guy.
A job as a singer? Then it really is true.
Alright, what does Joshua think of it?
I I haven't told him yet. Never had the growins.
Fair enough. Well, maybe I could talk to him about it for you. Be a neutral party.
You'd do that? Sure. Sounds smart to me. He might not get so mad at you.
Tell me more about Joshua.
He's been the chief of our tribe since he came back to the valley. He went off to the civilized world years ago to fight a war. That didn't go well.
What happened to him?
Well, before he left, he didn't have those bandages all over his face. That tell you something?
Sounds like it. Well, I know about the war where Caesar's Legion attacked Hoover Dam. Is that him?
I don't know. He doesn't talk about it much. Maybe. But how can two civilized tribes fight over something as small as a dam?
Heh. Small. Have you seen Hoover Dam? It's bigger than some of these mountains. Well, I suppose.
Really? That's... my gods. Must be some mighty civilized folks who built that.
Yeah, that's one word for it, I suppose, partner.
Now you sound like Joshua. He always tells me that tribal life is better. That I should stay here and forget the outside world.
You should do whatever you want, partner.
Go.
Alright. Let's talk to Joshua. See what he's got to say about all this civilization garbage. Alright. Wake up, partner. You and I got some conversing to do.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
Follows Chalk. Seems like he's interested in seeing more of the world.
I thought he might. It's been some time since I visited civilized places. I don't have fond memories of them. But I have always seen these places from the outside. I'd rather not influence him more than I already do. Why don't you talk to him?
Well, talk to him about what? Tell him no, he can't go see the civilized world, or what exactly would you like me to do for him here, Joshua? Alright. Let's see what we got here. Alright then.
Whatever you tell him, I'm sure it will be fine.
Alright,
It's
Joshua.
still his choice to make. I just want him to make it without looking to me for approval. He's a man. He can make his own decisions.
Fair enough. Tell me about this other courier you're looking for.
Caesar would never admit this openly, but he knows that I'm alive. I've killed enough of his frumentari and assassins that have come looking. I've heard one of them travels the Mojave as a courier. Most of Caesar's agents meet a fitting end in NCR territory, but maybe this one survived.
What do you know of Salt Upon Wounds?
He's a butcher. Believe me, I know the godless fire that burns in his heart. I've been burned by it myself. He's not the kind to let his subordinates do all the killing. No, he likes to have a hand in it, with that spear of his. He's fashioned himself an abomination before the eyes of the Lord. I'm happy to serve as an instrument of divine justice.
Tell me more about that.
I am a new Canaanite. We believe we are the heirs of a spiritual tradition. given to our ancestors thousands of years ago. We have made and kept covenants with our Lord God
Mic
and
off.
laws. In exchange, we are promised eternal
Mic
salvation
on.
after this life.
I did not intend
The
to do
day
that.
will come when our Lord returns to judge us all. Until then, we must honor his laws and start others along the path of salvation if we can. That's why we trade with others and work the tribes. We have more than food and medicine to offer. Good news is our most valuable commodity.
Well, I guess it sounds like a good deal if you put it that way.
In a world filled with misery and uncertainty, it is a great comfort to know that, in the end, there is light in the darkness. Every day we move closer to our judgment. We must do our best to walk in the footsteps of our Lord and teach others how to do the same. For many of us, the road is a difficult one, but the path is always there for us to follow, no matter how many times we may fall.
Do you ever fall?
Every day. Some days are harder than others.
You run the show around here?
I wouldn't say that. I am the acting war chief for the Dead Horses. They look up to me for such matters, but I only have the authority they give me. Daniel is the spiritual leader and main link of the new Canaanites to the Sorrows. He's up in the Narrows right now.
All right. Got anything to trade?
We do. Though the Whitelegs destroyed New Canaan, they didn't destroy all of our supply caches. All forms of currency are recognized here. Caps, NCR dollars, even Legion coin. Take a look.
All right. Looks like here are the attachments for the 45. Wow, he's got a lot of shit. All right. All right. Try to get rid of a bunch of this stuff while I can. All right. Weapon binding ritual. Wow. That's interesting. I'll take his primer. Casings and honors, huh? Well, I guess I got everything I can get out of him feasibly.
It's not something I enjoy, but I pray to God that someone may learn from my mistakes. What would you like to know?
Are you in much pain? Is there anything I can do to help?
You are kind to offer, but no, there's nothing you can do. We don't use chems, but I learned long ago that I'm immune to their effects. It never stops burning. My skin. Every day I have to unwind the bandages and replace them with fresh ones. Exposing my body to the air is like living through it again. But it's better to be clean than comfortable.
Were you always with the New Canaanites?
I was born in Ogden, what people came to call New Canaan. Things were more peaceful when I was growing up. When I was a young man, I went out into the world to do missionary work, as all New Canaanites do. I traveled along the Long 15 and followed 89 south into Arizona. Along the way, I met two men from a group called the Followers of the Apocalypse. Edward Sallow and Bill Calhoun. They came to teach the tribes. Calhoun was a good man. Edward was the one who got us into trouble down the road.
Was one of those men Caesar?
No, not then. Back then he was just Edward. Smart man. Young, but we all were. We thought we could hike into the Grand Canyon and talk to Blackfoots. We did. And the Blackfoots were friendly enough at first. But eventually... I've thought back to that day so many times. I must have mistranslated. Something must have been mixed up, because the Blackfoots decided we weren't going to leave. The rest is history, assuming Edward hasn't changed it.
And how did you wind up as the Malpais Legate?
This way lies the path to hell. Caesar needed me to translate. Translation became giving orders. Giving orders became leading in battle. Leading in battle became training, punishing, terrorizing. A series of small mistakes before a great fall. And I stayed in that darkness until after Hoover Dam. After I failed Caesar and he had me burned alive, thrown into the Grand Canyon.
Good Lord. How did you survive?
I survived because the fire inside burned brighter than the fire around me. I fell down into that dark chasm. The flame burned on and on. The next morning, I woke up and crawled out of the northern edge of the Grand Canyon, that cursed place. It took me 3 months to reach New Canaan. It was as though the prodigal son had returned. They welcomed me like I had never left, never done anything to shame them. The fire that had kept me alive was love. Their love. God's love. I will never be able to repay the debt I owe to them, but I must try. God be with you.
Goodbye, Joshua Graham. Thank you for the primer.
White leg
Whoa.
attacks grow more frequent each day. I fear for our people and for our valley if something is not done.
That's what I'm here for. Alright. Let's talk to Follows Chalk. See what happens.
What can I tell you?
I talked to Joshua about your thoughts on civilization.
Yeah? What did he say?
Well, he said he has a hard time being objective about the whole idea and that I should give you advice.
He said that? Well, I guess you have been out there more recently than he has. So, what's your advice?
Well, civilization isn't perfect, but neither is tribal life. You should go see it for yourself.
Really? You think so? Whew! I'm going to do it. After all this is over, I'm going to go explore civilization. Dankney, Akis, I never would have had the growlings to ask him myself.
Alright. Now, I believe I have all of his logs. I think so. I need to find a map of the... Oh. I think we're going to go to this first. Because I want to explore whatever that is. And from there we can move on. And after this DLC, the old, the old 45, the old 44 is getting retired. Alright. Yep. Yep, coming here without a hunting shotgun is a death sentence. Sometimes I forget how hard the DLC is compared to the regular Mojave, because once you can take down death claws relatively easily, you know, with the medicine stick, or with, well, your weapon of choice, really, because there's quite a few you can use to take down death claws. The regular game ain't that hard, but once you get out to the DLCs, it's beautiful. I think I'm missing a few of these. I need to find the rest of his caves. Because at the end of this DLC, we're going to read all of them.
Guide and protect us, your humble children,
All
as we
right.
labor in the vineyards, and make us strong to resist those who would steal Zion from us.
Oh, they ain't going to steal nothing while I'm here. Oh. Alright, can't go that way. Morning Glory Cave. I think I've discovered every location except for this one. And there's something by the East Fork Bridge that I haven't discovered yet that I like to. Oh wait, no, that was the Pine Creek Tunnel. So yeah, I need to go down here to Ranger Substation Charlie. And tag this here spot, potentially. We'll just go ahead and do it like this here. Whoa. Wow. Dead horses ain't no joke. Alright. There's your fire support, partner. Am I missing one? I'm pretty sure I discovered everything. I explored all those caves. I got that, got the docks. Yeah, I think that's everything. Every time, man. I tell you, Honest Hearts is glitchy as all hell sometimes, but we'll get through it. So I guess we're not fast traveling to Morning Glory Cave, or the game's gonna crash, so we'll have to go somewhere nearby that's different. Alright. Come on, baby. Keep working for me. Alright. They're remnants of the Master's army. Yes, they are. And we're gonna probably crash the game again. No, we're not. Alright, nice.
It is good to travel with another. I spend so long scouting on my own that I forget what company is like.
Yeah, that ain't too good. You don't want to do that.
No choice.
I think this is their war camp.
Let's
It
move
was
on.
their
I don't
war
like to
camp.
linger in this place.
Alright, and there he is. I'm better when it's breathing, huh? Quite so, quite so. Let's get up to Morning Glory Cave. This ain't gonna go so good for you, partner. There's a medicine stick for you. Oh, reliable, never fails. Only thing you gotta worry about with the medicine stick, running out of 4570.
Let's move on. I don't like to linger in this place.
Because it can kill everything just fine. Just a matter of if you run out of ammo before you killed everything you're supposed to kill. Alright. Yeah, let's creep on through here. Alright, I don't see anybody. Oh, I cleared this one out already. Why is it sending me back here? Oh.
So nothing could grow again. We should not be here. This place, it belongs to the Father in the caves. We must not profane it with our touch.
What are you talking about?
The Father in the caves. The Holy Father who gave the Sorrows his succor and gave the new Canaanites his son. Many of the caves around the valley are sacred to him, and those who would trespass are punished by holy wrath.
Alright. Shit. Look, I understand. I respect your beliefs then, but we need to search this cave.
I understand. I would prefer to leave as soon as possible, though.
Alright, well, we can do that. But we gotta get this, stuff here. Alright. Oh, there's something over there. How on earth are you supposed to get over there, though? You just supposed to... Well, you can't go that way. Alright. That's nice. Yeah, that brother was paranoid. Alright. 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 Let's get barter to 80. I guess now we'll just start dumping them into barter, melee, and survival in equal measure. Cowboy. What's this here? You do 25% more damage when using any revolver, lever action, firearm, dynamite. That's pretty good. Pack rat. That's pretty good. Them's good eating. Alright. Nerves of steel. Alright. Oh, you can pick intense training a 4th time? Wow. Well, we'll take cowboy. That'll boost the damage of the medicine stick even farther. What does that turn it into? $110. Wow, that's pretty good. Now what if I load in the good rounds? Yep, that's pretty good. Some boosted damage right there. Well, we got the map of the Grand Staircase, so now it's time to return to Daniel in the old Narrows. It's probably going to crash when we try to fast travel there, because that is what happens in Fallout New Vegas. It crashes. Alright. I think I might have missed one of his logs up here at the Red Gate. Yeah, that's where yeah. Let's actually go up to the Red Gate real quick, because we got one more log of his to grab from there that I know about for sure. Alright. And it doesn't take you up here all the way, does it? Nope, of course it doesn't.
Even my best herb.
Alright, that's certainly one way to do it. Come on. There we go, because I got to get up here. Yep. That's the medicine stick for you. Alright. That always makes my heart kind of heavy, because I know his story. Yep. Let's go to the Sorrows camp.
O Father, guide and protect us, your humble children, as we labor in the vineyards, and make us strong to resist those who would steal Zion from us.
Oh, you ain't got to worry about that. I ain't going to let nobody steal Zion from you. Well, hey guys.
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you?
What do you know about the father in the caves?
Father in the... Oh, right. He's some spirit the Sorrows used to believe in. Watched over them from the caves in the valley. They marked some of the caves around here because they think they'll be punished for going inside. I think as more of them learn the teachings of the new Canaanites, they'll lose their old superstitions.
Oh, well, you might want to have a chat with them. They think your Lord and the Father are the same thing.
Oh? Oh. Of course. How stupid of me. They probably also think Mary is the mother and Jesus is the child. No wonder they picked up on things so easily. I guess it just goes to show how difficult it is to communicate sometimes.
Yep. Anyway, I checked on everything in the valley and got you that map you wanted.
I appreciate it. Well, that's it. This is all we need. Now all that's left is to quietly pack up and try to get out of here without being noticed. That's assuming that Joshua won't try to stop me. And that he hasn't talked you into fighting the Whitelegs despite what I've said. Don't worry, I don't hold it against you. You're a an outsider. Fighting seems like the practical solution. I'll tell you again, there's more at stake.
All right. I need to think about this.
Even our Lord had doubts. Think it over.
All right. Well, this ended a lot sooner than I thought it was, because I've discovered every location. I think I've gone into every cave. The only one that I might not have gone into is Two Skies Cave. I think I have all his logs, though. All right. I'm missing one. And I'd be willing to bet the one I'm missing is there. I'd be willing to bet you. Nope, that ain't it. Shucks. Well, don't remember which cave it's in. Alright, well, we do got most of his story. Alright. Let's go ahead and finish it out strong. We'll just make this a long episode. It's a good Sunday, so y'all have a long episode today.
Unless you and Joshua have any objections, I'd like to start evacuating the Sorrows. I'm going to need your help, so say your piece.
I think Joshua's right. We should fight the Whitelegs.
No. Why? Why? Haven't you seen enough of what's going on here to see that the Sorrows don't need to butcher the Whitelegs for a piece of land? What Joshua wants is more than an attack. He wants a slaughter. And he needs more than you and the dead horses to do it. The Sorrows can't be pushed into this. You and Joshua don't have the right to force them into it. Please, consider what I'm saying.
That's interesting. And you have the moral right to pull them off their land and tell them not to fight.
I've already explained to them that we're leaving. They've accepted it. What is Joshua going to tell them about being a warrior? What are you going to tell them about how to live with themselves after they got lost in the moment, killed someone who didn't deserve to die? Or does that not matter? Is that just an acceptable consequence if it means holding on to this valley? Maybe there is no place left in this world for mercy. But even if it tramples me into the dust, I will never accept it. And I will never condone it. Joshua must be waiting for you. I'll stay here with the others as I told them I would.
Well-meaning fools get so many damn people killed.
Thank you for this. I know Daniel doesn't approve, but destroying the Whitelegs is the only way to ensure the Sorrows can remain in Zion. You and I will lead a group of Dead Horse warriors and Sorrows hunters into 3 Marys from this position. Our objective is to find the Whitelegs leader, salt upon wounds, and prevent him from fleeing. Show no quarter to the Whitelegs we come across. Make no mistake about why we are here. This is an extermination.
Very well.
God be with you.
Way of the Canaanite. Any 45 caliber has less spread, twice as likely. Wow. Alright. So we're leading an attack into the 3 Marys. Can I just teleport over there to start the fight? Nope. I should have known it wouldn't have been that simple. Well, they're not too tough. We'll spend the rest of the 44 on them. Try to save the rest of my better ammo. I love Zion Canyon so much. Alright. Yeah, Daniel's got so many good points, but he is what I like to call a well-meaning fool. He has all the right intentions, but all that's going to wind up happening is he's going to wind up getting them all killed later down the line when they don't understand the concept of how to defend themselves. Because sure, they might be able to get away with running this time. What happens when they can't get away with running next time and the enemy's more determined? It just seems to me that, as unfortunate as it all is, sometimes you just gotta fight for yourself. Make sure they can't steal your property. It's unfortunate, but also it kinda is what it is. I think he dropped his gun. Alright, well, let's kill him. And there goes the storm drummer. They're kicking up dirt. They're getting close. They're shooting at us. Oh, what have we here? Nothing. Alright, that's one way to do it. Take a chunk out of his leg. That wasn't what I was expecting to see. I can't tell if it's faster to swim or to walk. Let's cut across the mountain here. God, this is the best DLC. At some point I need to do a long playthrough where I really just get into every nook and cranny, but this is just kind of me having fun going through the game, hitting some of the quests I haven't hit in a long time, and maybe I'll do a community poll and see if there's any appetite for a survival playthrough on this channel. Maybe do weekly uploads or something like that of a survival let's play as well. I don't know if y'all are down for that, leave it in the comments. If not, maybe I'll post a community poll or something, because we're rapidly approaching the end here, not only just of this playthrough, but this character. Uh-oh. Looks like the battle's already begun without us. Alright. Well, they're shooting alright. Alright. That's a fight. Now we gotta fight. What are we doing? What are we doing? How many stim packs I got? Alright, well now we're fighting. Killed them 2 war bands. Golly, survival must be so hard, because you gotta carry all your ammo and everything. Probably totally changes the way you play the game. Who knows? Alright, we're at the 3 Marys, Joshua. Let's finish them off. I only got 30 stim packs, so we gotta get going. Here's their tribal markings. Alright. Alright, that's, yeah, looks like they got them alright. Shit. Alright. There we go. It's a good thing I brought as much 4570 in here as I did. Because if I hadn't, I'd be running out of ammo so quick. Alright. Oh, shit. Alright. They separated us. I don't know how I managed to get all this random stuff added to my inventory. Alright, through the caves. I would hate to be the door guard. You didn't even have a chance to fight back. Alright, there we go. He's done. Yep.
You can know.
Sayonara, partner. Yep. 44 is still a good round. No matter how tough you are. 44 will still put you in the hole. 25mm grenades, some case. Alright. Let's see here. These look like they just stole these assets from New Vegas and put them in Skyrim. Whoops, I didn't say that. My bad. I would never say that. I really do want to cover Starfield on the channel, but I don't know if I will. It'll have to get real good reviews right at the beginning for me to pay any money for that game. I feel like they've been kind of not totally honest with us. I don't know, it's hard to say. Just in the past with regard to Fallout 4 and some of the other games they've released, it's kind of like you got to be careful what you're getting into. Yeah. All right. Looks like this is a relatively successful invasion so far. It's over, White Legs. I have the high ground. Don't try it. You underestimate my power. And you're dead. Whoops. Yep. You sure did try, didn't you, buddy? You didn't even make it halfway. You'd be better off standing behind that waiting for me. All right. There's some more sorrows and some more white legs up there. Go ahead and use that doctor's bag. Uh-oh. Oh wow, their whole camp's been completely ravaged. Alright, there's one. I missed that second grouping. Shit. Get him, boys.
are you?
There we go. Alright, now we can move up. Come on, dead horses. Let's kick some ass. Alright, here we are.
We warned you at Syracuse, and you persisted. You took advantage of us at New Canaan to drive us out, and like the dogs of Caesar you are, you followed us to Zion. And now you stand on holy ground, a temple to God's glory on earth. The only use for an animal in our temple is sacrifice.
Hey there, partner, slow down.
Wachene conserva o. You understand me, don't you? Don't you?
Outman. Kunaman mad. He kill all white legs. You talk. You stop.
Yeah, let me talk to Joshua about this.
Him hear you. You talk.
Don't listen to this thing. His cries are those of a mad beast caught in a thicket. He gave no mercy to my family, and I will give none to his.
Joshua, you've already won. Look around you. There's no need to kill him. His tribe is decimated. There's hardly anyone left.
He has a debt to pay for what he's done, and I've come to collect. And so he's chosen to cower in the water like a dumb animal.
If what you believe is true, he will pay for this later. The Sorrows don't need to witness this execution.
I want to take from them what they took from me, from my family. In this life, I want them to suffer. I want all of them to die in fear and pain. I want to have my revenge against him, against Caesar. I want to call it my own, to make my anger God's anger, to justify the things I've done. Sometimes I tell myself that these wildfires never stop burning, but I'm the one who starts them, not God, not them. I can always see it in my mind, the warmth and the heat. It will always be a part of me. But not today. Go. Get out of here. Go back. Back to the Great Salt Lake. That's it. It's finished. Thank you for staying with me. I couldn't have done this on my own. Let's go find Daniel. Tomorrow we'll be here soon. And there is much to do.
There always is. There always is, Joshua. Alright, let's get survival to 75. Dump the rest into barter.
And so it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
Demoralized by the dead horse and Sorrow's attack the courier and Joshua Graham led against them, the Whitelegs retreated to Great Salt Lake. Their days were numbered. Word soon reached the 80s tribe that the Whitelegs' spirit was broken, their war chief a dim shadow of his former self. By year's end, the 80s would overrun the Whitelegs' camps, scattering the tribe to the winds and claiming the Great Salt Lake for its own.
The Sorrows fought beside Joshua Graham and the dead horses, eradicating the threat the Whitelegs posed to Zion. Seeing the courier convince Joshua Graham to spare salt upon wounds, the Sorrows learned that retribution could be tempered by mercy. Though he despaired at the Sorrows' loss of innocence, Daniel took some small consolation in the courier's lesson and prayed it would take root.
Having helped eradicate the Whitelegs from Zion, the dead horses returned to Dead Horse Point in triumph. They remained neutral toward the Sorrows, but as years went on, There were periods of competitive friction, even violence between the tribes. The new Canaanites, Daniel especially, intervened regularly as mediators, but found it difficult to reconcile the tribes' conflicts.
The defeat of the Whitelegs in Zion marked a turning point in the fortunes of the Happy Trails Caravan Company. Every 2 months, the caravan met with the new Canaanites in Zion Valley to trade. Happy Trails soon returned to prosperity. The vigilance of the Sorrows and Dead Horses in defending southwestern Utah, initially startling to Happy Trails caravans, soon proved a blessing. The tribes united against the 80s, driving them back from Highway 50, and thus opening yet another trading route for Happy Trails caravans.
Follows Chalk took the courier's words to heart and decided that he would behold the sights and sounds of distant lands with his own eyes and ears. After returning to Dead Horse Point, he quarreled with his family and other tribe members about his ambitions. One morning, they awoke to discover that Follows Chalk had set off alone, westward, into the wilderness. He was never seen again.
The threat of the Whitelegs ended. Joshua Graham helped the Sorrows and Dead Horses tend to their fallen comrades and secure Zion. The courier's words had stayed Joshua's wrath in his darkest hour, and in sparing salt upon wounds, he was changed. While he continued to advocate militant opposition to the enemies of New Canaan, he sometimes showed quarter to those who crossed his family. Eventually, this new spirit would diminish the myth of the burned man in distant lands. A small price for the peace it brought to Joshua Graham.
For years after the defeat of the Whitelegs, Daniel did his best to minister to the Sorrows' spiritual needs. Try as he might, he could not hold back the tribe's increasing militancy and reverence of Joshua Graham. Demoralized, he returned to his family and Dead Horse Point. His failures haunted him for the rest of his days.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
Yeah, we didn't do so good there. I don't think we got the best ending. A light shining in darkness. Huh. Interesting. He leaves you with a Bible. Oh, shit. My armor's broken. I was wondering why I was taking so much damage that whole time. I was like, I feel like I'm wearing paper. Alright. There we are, finished with Zion Valley. Alright. I'm gonna run back to the Lucky 38 and see if I got any medium armor to repair this here with, because otherwise, well, we're in a bit of a pickle, ain't we? And next episode, we're gonna do the Midnight Science feature. The old, how's it called? Let's see where we at. Yep. Although I will say, before I do Lonesome Road, we will be level 50. I'm not gonna go and do Lonesome Road before I turn level 50, because that is just, that's just asking for trouble. And I just went to Mr. House. Yep. Every time. Every time. Is there no, I guess there's no, I guess I gotta pay to get it repaired? I don't know. I'm not even sure where I could get that repaired at. Maybe at the gun runners? Let's see. The old gun runners.
Welcome, sir.
I do wish they had armor repair kits, I'll tell you that. Oh, I should have put all this away. Whoops. Let's see what kind of ammo you got. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of these before long. Alright. I thought there was somebody around here that could repair my stuff, but I guess not. Maybe Isaac will show up if I wait an hour. No? Shucks, where can you get gear repaired? The Mojave Outpost, maybe? Let's see here. It could be the Mojave Outpost. I think there's a repairman somewhere around here. Because this gear is all dusted up. Alright.
Been doing a lot of good work out there. Alright.
Alright. Alright.
Hello.
I think that did it. Alright, good. Now what we're gonna do is go put all the stuff that we're not gonna use in the box, call it an episode. And then next time we're just gonna go straight into Old World Blues, and that's gonna be a mess. Because it's always a mess. There's always so much going on in Old World Blues.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
And that one requires a lot more exploration than even Zion. Because Zion's kind of a small DLC. Really, you could probably run through it in 6 hours if you just wanted to do the quests and not explore. You could be done with it real quick, but I don't know. I like to walk around and grab all those logs, the survivalist logs. Alright, it's the presidential that's ours. So I'll go ahead and put all my shit away. And we'll call it a day. Let's see here. Alright. Just like that. I don't need ant meat or don't really need cave fungus, but I've got max repair. Guess I'll keep those. Milsurp Review, Patriots Cookbook. You pick up just so much shit over the course of this game. Let's just go ahead and get rid of everything. Put the revolver frame back in there. Keep the lead. And put the duct tape away too. And we'll go ahead and put those back, because I don't really need altogether that many. Keep 15 of them with me, that should be plenty. Alright. Alright, so you can't come with me to where I'm going, so there's no real point picking you up. We'll run to the gun runners, make some more ammunition for the old medicine stick. Let's see, I've got 176 hollow points. Yep. So we'll make some more of those hand loads for it at the gun runners, and then we'll call it a day. Next time we'll be going to do the Midnight Science feature at the Mojave Drive-In. 45 super load. I can make 30 of them. Now, what did I run out of to make them? Yeah, where is it? Alright. I guess I can't make any more. Yeah, I guess that's it. Good to know. Yeah, because I need large rifle powder. Here we go. I need lead. Okay, so I'm out of lead again. So let's break down a bunch of those 357s. Getting all those Magnum at the end was the best. And that should give us plenty of leads to make $45.70 hand loads. Alright. Now that's what I'm talking about. Now if we can't win the DLC with all that ammo, well shucks, I don't think we deserve to. Alright, so we're just going to go into our ammo and find the 12 gauge rounds. Here we go. So we'll keep the buck. We'll keep these, because these are amazing. I don't need the bean bags. Dragon's Breath are good against soft targets. Target damage threshold. Flechette rounds are fine. Pulse slugs are fine. Regular slugs. Yeah, there's just too much. I don't need the regular slugs too. Because tightening up the spread is kind of... Drop them. Alright. There's Red Rock Canyon. Alright, folks. I think that'll finish us off for the day. Like I say, next time we'll be heading off to the... Alright. Well, let's see what this is all about. Over a couple of fiends, huh? Alright, folks. Thanks for stopping by. If you've followed the series up until this point, I really do appreciate it. It's amazing. Truly wonderful that y'all will watch all these episodes as I'm going along with y'all. And next time, we'll be singing some blues. Alright. Happy trails, folks.